Hey guys, good morning. Today I'm going to be testing with a first response test. Let me double check what DPO I am. I think I'm 11 DPO. If you haven't watched my last video, I did test a couple days ago. I've been testing every day ever since, but they look like they've been negative. So I'm not really sure what's going on this cycle. It's another weird cycle. I'll show you guys everything on the app too. So I'm currently using the Fertility Friend app. This is cycle 20 of trying to conceive. So I was right. Today is 11 DPO. My temperatures have been all kinds of crazy. It went up and then it went down. Then it went up again. And then today it went down again. And I've also been, I told you guys, 2 days after ovulation, I was spotting. I spotted for 2 days. That completely went away. So all these days are days past ovulation. The spotting went away. And I've been tracking my temperatures. They've stayed high up until today. Then I lightly spotted this day. Lightly spotted the next day. And then today I'm lightly spotting again. But it's like a brown spotting. I don't know if it's AF showing up early because my period is due September the 3rd. I still have 3 days left for my period, but this cycle has been so weird because I've had mid-cycle spotting, which I've never experienced before. I've never experienced ovulation spotting, which this is what that might be, the 2 days of spotting a couple days after ovulation. And then I haven't had any spotting whatsoever until yesterday and today. I'm still trying to keep my hopes up. I'm just ready for some good news at this point. I took a wandful this morning. It looked negative, but I do have a first response that I'm going to take today with first morning urine. I took one of these yesterday and I believe it was negative. I might see a slight hint of evaporation line, but I'm not counting towards that. So I'm going to take a first response and just see, because my spotting is not heavy enough to even call it the beginning of my cycle yet. So I'm not really sure what it could be, but I'm just going to take this test since AF has not arrived. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has been the weirdest cycle so far, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's let that run through. I just know we've had so many bad things happening lately. I hate to complain because we are blessed that my husband still has a job during all this COVID-19. I know a lot of people have it worse, and people are losing their homes and becoming homeless these days. We're lucky to still have a house, but I feel like everything has been going wrong. We've had things breaking down left and right, and we don't have the money to replace them right now, and everything just keeps adding up. So I've been trying to work on my stress levels lately, not letting that monetary stuff bother me, but I'm really just ready for a blessing and ready for something good to happen. So let's let that sit. I keep forgetting how long we gotta wait for first response. 3 minutes. So I'll be back in 3 minutes and check this out. Alright, it's been 3 minutes. I'm going to check this out in a few. I also wanted to say that I was really hopeful for this cycle 20 because after this, my husband is actually going through a career change and his schedule is going to change quite a bit from where he's at now, but we know it's going to be a better opportunity down the line. But I was just talking with him because he's actually not going to be around on the days that I usually ovulate unless by some miracle my cycle changes down the line. But right now, the way it's been at the past few cycles, when I look back at my app for the last few months, the the days that I am ovulating is the days that he will not be here. So that's kind of gonna suck, but that's why I'm really hopeful for this cycle, because I feel like this is almost our last chance for quite a while to successfully conceive, because after this it's gonna be, the schedules are just not gonna line up correctly. So I don't know what's gonna happen down the line and what's gonna happen with our TTC journey, but this should be done processing, so let's take a look at it. And again, this is 11 DPO, and I am experiencing spotting. And then I had the temperature drop today, which makes me feel like that's the start of AF, but you can't really make that decision until AF arrives. I don't think I'm seeing anything. Alright, so the test on top was yesterday's first response, and the test on the bottom is today's. For me, I am not seeing any pink line, but I am noticing that today's test has a very heavy indent line. So I think that's what I'm seeing, kind of like the shadow of the indent line. But I don't think it has any color, so I'm gonna call it a negative for today. Let me see if I can angle it so you guys can see that indent line I'm talking about. Alright, I can't get the indent lines to show like last time, but it's there. The second test has a really deep indent line, so I think I'm just seeing the shadow of that. As you can see here, I'm flashing it with a flashlight and there's no second line at all. So I'm definitely going to call this negative. But I'm not going to let this bring me down. I'm still going to keep praying about it. It's not too late. It's only 11 DPO. So I will keep testing. All I have is the WANFO test that I took the past few days over here. All I have is a few of those left. So I'm not gonna buy any more first response unless I really feel like I need to. But so far, yesterday's 10 DPO and today's 11 DPO look pretty negative to me, so that's what I'm gonna go with. But I'll be back tomorrow for 12 DPO. Hopefully AF does not show. So we'll be testing again tomorrow. So come back tomorrow and let's see what happens. Let's keep our hope up. If you're on a TTC journey as well, I am praying for you. And we're going to get through these tough times and we're going to receive our blessings. So just know that I will be praying for you for sure. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe.